I always enjoyed the peace and quiet of being home alone. Tonight, however, that solitude took a sinister turn. As the clock struck midnight, my parents left for a weekend getaway, leaving me alone in our creaky old house. The wind howled outside, causing the branches to tap on the windows like bony fingers. I tried to shake off the eerie feeling and focused on distracting myself with a horror movie marathon. During a particularly tense scene, I heard a faint scratching noise. I paused the movie and listened intently, but the noise had vanished. My nerves must have been playing tricks on me, so I resumed watching, trying to lose myself in the fictional horrors on the screen. But then, the scratching returned, louder this time. It seemed to come from upstairs. I gulped nervously and tried to convince myself it was just the house settling. But as I listened, it morphed into a slow, deliberate tapping. Someone or something was deliberately making that sound. I summoned my courage and decided to investigate. I grabbed a flashlight and ascended the creaky staircase, each step echoing in the silence. The tapping grew louder with each step, as if taunting me to come closer. I reached the top of the stairs and the noise seemed to be emanating from my parents' bedroom. The door was slightly ajar, and the tapping was now accompanied by a low, guttural growl. My heart pounded in my chest, but I pushed the door open. The room was pitch black, and the tapping and growling had ceased. I turned on the flashlight, scanning the room nervously. There in the corner, I saw a flicker of movement, a shadowy figure hunched over. "Hello?" I called out, my voice quivering. No response. As I stepped closer, the figure turned slowly, revealing a grotesque face twisted with anger and pain. Its eyes glowed a malevolent red. I stumbled backward, my mind unable to process what I was seeing. It looked almost human, but it was something else entirely. The creature lunged at me with terrifying speed and I screamed, stumbling back and crashing into the hallway. My heart pounded in my ears as I scrambled to my feet and ran downstairs. But the house seemed to have changed. The walls shifted, the corridors elongated, trapping me within its labyrinth. Panic set in as I frantically searched for a way out. The house seemed to come alive, the walls whispering malevolently. I was trapped in a nightmare, unable to escape the horrors that lurked within the very walls of my home. As the hours passed, the house returned to its normal state, but I was never the same. The terror of that night haunted me for the rest of my life. I never felt at ease in that house again, and the memory of the malevolent creature that lurked in the darkness remained etched in my mind, a constant reminder that some horrors should never be faced alone.